Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel, Light of Divine Love. I'm your host, Kelly Miller. Just want to say you're amazing, you're beautiful, you're powerful, you're inspiring. I love you, and thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to share an experience with you that happened in my life, and where I left off at the impact story is that we had just completed the first level of quest, and we have this week off, and we have to be back at the sanctuary the following week. So I take Sunday and Monday off because I haven't had a break from work, and I just needed that time to recharge. So on Monday, I go and see one of my closest friends, Dave, and his girlfriend, Cindy, and we go out to dinner, and Cindy is telling me about a job working for the Lakers and that they're hiring right now for sales and that I should apply and try to get the job. So my friend Dave was an apartment manager, and there was a girl that worked there for the Lakers that got Cindy the job. So now Cindy's telling me about this job. So I'm really pumped. I'm excited. We have dinner and everything. We have a really great time. And I go home and I call Deborah. Unfortunately, Deborah was not able to be at our ceremony for me or for her parents because she was graduating from cosmetology school. So I called Deborah up to see if we're going to be able to get together on Tuesday, and she says, yeah, everything looks great. So I tell her a little bit about this opportunity of working for the Lakers, and I'm really excited. And, she wished me, the best of luck and, to go out there and break a leg. So Tuesday morning comes around, I get up and I call Carl O'Brien, who is a hiring manager, and Carl is like, man, I got a couple of interviews today. I don't know if I really have time. And I'm like, Carl, I just want 5 minutes. If you can just please give me 5 minutes, that's all I ask. So he goes, fine, be here at 10 o'clock. I have exactly 50 minutes to get there. So I jump up, get in the shower, and I get ready. I got my suit on. I'm feeling positive and confident regarding this situation. So I drive over to the Forum where the Lakers play, and I go in there and I talk to Carl. And so Carl goes, give me your best pitch. You have 5 minutes. So now I don't know what the job for the Lakers really is about. So I go to one of the only things that I know is when I used to sell tools with the drummer guy, Mike Edwards. So I sit down at the desk and I pick up the phone and I'm like, Carl's Automotive? He's all, yeah. I go, Carl O'Brien? He's all, yeah. I said, my name is Mike. I'm with IMC. How you doing? He goes, I'm doing great. He said, great. The reason why I called you is that I supply companies and corporations such as yourself with tools for their company to be able to do the work that they need to do. I go, I have a couple items I'd like to run by you. You have a moment? He's all, yeah. I go, great. I go, I have some American-made jack stands or Japanese, 2-ton. American-made are going for, $99 a pair. Japanese are going for $79.99. You sound like either one of these you can use. He's all, no. I go, what about some air hose? I got air hose, American-made, Goodyear, quarter-inch brass fittings, American-made, guaranteed to, last 450 PSI. Can you use any of those? They're all, no. I go, great. I have one other question for you. He goes, oh, what's that? I go, do you know anybody that you can refer me to that could use these items that I'm presenting to you today? And he's all, no, I don't really have anybody. I'm like, hey, you know what? Thank you very much. I'll reach out to you in a couple of months and we'll see if we can find something that you can use. Have a great day. Thank you. And so I give my best pitch. That was my best pitch. And Carl goes, because that was really good. I like that. He goes, if you don't hear from me by 5 p.m., the position went to somebody else. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I left. I feel really positive, really excited about it. And I run home and I call Deborah, and we're going to get together early because I want to make sure that I get this phone call by 5. So I go and I meet Deborah, and we're at the restaurant, and I see her and I hug her and I start crying, and she's crying because she feels bad that she wasn't able to make it to the ceremony for me or for her parents. But again, she had to go for herself, and graduating cosmetology school was a big step for her. So it was understandable. And so I sit and I talk with her and I tell her about the way that the weekend went and the experiences that we had with the stretches, Anna's stretch, on how Anna and Mary and and Nancy all played roles on how their relationships weren't working and the things that they wanted to see change in their relationships to become better and to become more stable. And she was just, really amazed by the things that on how this program is already changing the people in this program. So I talked to her about my stretch, on how me and her dad Ron and Arnold and Dave all dressed up as women and played I Want to Rock and Roll All Night and Party Every Day by Kiss. And she's just laughing because to see her dad wearing a wig and a dress would have been a really great experience for her. So I'm sharing that with her, and I told her, I said, Deb, I said in that moment I had the most amazing experience in my life, because I truly felt that I was connected to who I was as a person in a feminine way. That it was just, I didn't know how powerful that experience was until I was away from it and got to look back at it and reflect on that moment, on really what it meant for me. And she's just smiling. She goes, I love you no matter what clothes you wear or how you identify, because the most important thing is you being happy and connecting with your inner self and your inner child. And it was a really relieving experience for her, because I worry about judgment from a lot of people. And again, as I was growing up, this wasn't a very popular thing for people to do. And so I shared with her that experience on singing that song and doing Already Gone by the Eagles, and how free I felt and how empowered I felt in that moment of just having my guitar, having this music play and singing the songs and really just being in that moment. And so she just, again, is such an amazing person, and I'm so amazed and grateful that Deborah really cared enough about me to get me to go to this program to change my life for the better. Because like I said before, Deborah didn't know what I was dealing with, and I never told her about those things until after I started the program and the things that were really affecting me. And our friendship has just become so close, and I'm so grateful for her to be a part of my life and to experience that. And then she was able to explain to me on her ceremonial day for her graduation of cosmetology school. And Deborah actually, believe it or not, was like the top 10 students in her cosmetology graduation class, which was a very big, accomplishment for her, because again, she's out there trying to change things in her life, and being in the top 10 of graded students was just an amazing accomplishment for her. So I was very proud of her. We didn't get to spend a whole lot of time together because I have to get back home soon so I can hopefully get that call from Carl O'Brien. So we wrap up our day, and Deborah goes home, and I'm driving home, and I'm just thinking about this job, like how important this job would be. So I'm dealing with some traffic. I'm in that extreme rush driving home, and of course, the more in a rush you are, the more traffic you get. So I get home roughly around 4 o'clock, and I get home, and Scott's on the phone, and he's talking to his mom in North Carolina. And I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna miss this phone call. I'm probably gonna miss this job. And Scott's pointing behind me, and I'm not understanding what he's pointing at, and he's just pointing, and he tells his mom, hold on. He goes, look at the refrigerator. And there's a note. And it's Carl O'Brien. Call me at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. So I got the job. So I was so excited, because for the last 3 years, as I'm working at the coffee shop, trying to get out of the coffee shop and moving to TGI Fridays, which is a better restaurant, I'm now looking at a job that's going to change me financially for a while. So it was a great experience to get that job. I was so excited. I now will have a regular Monday through Friday job with the weekend off. And the great thing about working for the Lakers is I got free tickets to go to any Laker home game or any LA Kings home game. And people who know me, I am a diehard LA Kings fan and Laker fan. So it was like the perfect job for me. So Scott gets off the phone finally, and as he's looking at me, I'm just jumping. I'm just like, yes, yes, yes. And he's all, what's going on? I'm like, dude, I just got hired with the Lakers. And he was all, no way. I'm like, yeah. And he's all, dude, that's so amazing, because we both were in the restaurant industry. We're both been trying to get out of it because it's a very difficult industry to be in. And so now I have this opportunity, and I'm so excited. I'm so like, this is a turning point for me in my life. So I'm just very grateful for that experience, and it was just a pleasure to work for the company. I have nothing but great things to say about that organization, because they truly are really about the people that work for them. Even though I had a very small role in a lot of things, I was still a very big part of making these things happen, with selling season seats to companies and corporations, and being part of that was really awesome. So I just wanted to share that experience with you, because again, in the following week I will have to go to the Impact training and be there and start the next level, which is Summit. And there's going to be some huge experiences that we are going to experience that are going to really change our life. So with that being said, I'm going to close today's topic with that. I'm going to do a oracle message for us and get some inspiration, some empowerment, some encouragement, again, to look at things in our life and see what kind of changes we can make that can make things better for us, and truly again, improve our lives in every aspect, because that's the most important thing, is this journey and having great experiences with that. So this is a cosmic oracle reading, and it says, listen to your body and do what it's asking you. That's very important. Listen to your body and do what it's asking you. You know, sometimes, again, listening to your body is about that intuition. We all have it, and sometimes we don't listen to it, and we might delay something that is meant for us to be in our life by not following that intuition in our life. So that's a very powerful message. I hope that resonates with you and can bring you some inspiration in your life to, again, listen to your body. Your gut will never lie to you. Your heart will never lie to you, but this will lie to you. All right, connect. You're being asked to connect with others in a meaningful way. Sometimes it's helpful to get new perspectives and simply be around other people. You're in need of this right now, and deep connections will benefit you in many ways. You know, that's a very important message right there. Again, you're being asked to connect with others in a meaningful way. There's nothing greater than coming from a space of love and understanding with people and having a dialogue with other people. You know, it's okay to disagree or not to have the same viewpoint as others, because that's what makes us different, and that's what brings our personality, that we can see things and not always have to agree. And I think the other thing that I really like about this message right now is sometimes it's helpful to get new perspectives and simply be around other people. Again, that's how I get inspired to write other songs, to listen to people and some of the things that they might have experienced, and just, discovering deep connections, because deep connections are very important. The thing that like for me and Deborah, we share a lot of things on a very deep level. Even though we're not in an intimate relationship, we still can resonate and connect with each other on a deep level from what we've experienced and the things that we went through as we're going through this training program. So that's a very important message, to find a way not only to connect with yourself, but to connect with other people, because we're all here on this planet. We're all sharing this same journey together, but just in different times and different vibrations and different frequencies. All right. Faith, 52:52. I have unwavering faith in the universe. I trust that everything is unfolding for me for my highest good. My faith guides me through challenges and leads me to the greatest blessings. You know, that's just beautiful, because in the last episode we talk about having choices and connections and following that intuition. Having unwavering faith is very challenging, because even for myself, I deal with a lot of doubt, a lot of frustration, and doing these videos allow me to connect with my experience from Impact and reevaluate how I've been perceiving my life and the things that I've been challenged with, because again, how do I want to say, it's easy to fall back into that trap of not ever feeling good enough about yourself, or feeling valued. And so I love this unwavering faith for the universe. I trust that everything is unfolding for my highest good. You know, the universe will never, ever bring you something that is not for your highest good. It might take a while. It might look like it's never showing up, but it will when you least expect it. And even for myself, I have a hard time waiting. My faith guides me through challenges and leads me to my greatest blessings. You know, that's that unwavering faith in yourself, that you are powerful, that you are inspiring, that you have the ability to tackle these challenges in your life. Even for myself, as I share these videos, I watch them and I see how much I've changed in these videos and how much they've been benefiting me emotionally as I share these stories with you. And I'm rekindling that fire that I once had, that has slowly diminished, because again, the demons that I have in my life sometimes speak louder than the positive angels that I have in my life, and it's hard to tell these guys to shut up and make them serve me and work for me. So these are very beautiful messages. I'm going to say that the most important thing is, again, we're going to look at the first card. Listen to your body and do what it's asking of you. And that's really about connecting to your inner self, finding that love and that value for yourself and connecting with that. And again, listening to your intuition, because it will never steer you wrong. And again, I hope that these messages resonate with you. It's been a great honor to be able to share these stories with you and how things are changing for me in my life. So with that being said, I thank you very much for tuning in. Have a great night. Thank you for watching, and God bless you. Have a good day.
People will come and people will go, but most of this world aren't worth it to know. This life might deal you one or two true friends, so fight for what's yours till this life comes to an end. Some will try tempting your heart's desire, lifting you up while they set you afire. So don't ever keep your true feelings in check, 'cause nothing's worth losing your self-respect.